Alright, we've got 4K Freddy here, and in the lobby I saw that this was a Swift. They were friends or had friends in common. They all had toolboxes, so I decided to put Franklin's on. And I noticed they all used hook offerings except for one who used this map offering. So it looks like it's a Sabo squad. Because they all tried to make hooks farther apart, and they offered up a map where they know that the hook RNG is pretty broken on this map, so this will be fun. One of my most dreaded things coming true. Going up against a Sabo squad on this map. But I am 4K Freddy, you know. I mean, he needed a trim, apparently. But he's still, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't see where the developers get the idea that he's some powerhouse when it comes to winning games. Yeah, he's going to try a sabotage hook. I think he sabotaged the wrong one, so that's good. Yeah, he went after that one. Even with their stupid offerings, I still have two hooks pretty much right next to each other. I mean, honestly, those hook offerings by survivors and on killer side, they don't really do a whole lot of good, because the map RNG, it has to generate, you know, it can't have hooks too close to things like generators or other objects, so it's going to have to put them somewhere. I mean, I get what they're trying to do. They pretty much want to make my life miserable as killer. Honestly, I'm just going to tunnel right from the get-go. There's no reason not to, since they've tried to make life difficult for me, so... And you know, this is what the problem is with the game, is that you have Swifts who do this, and then killer players are completely frustrated, especially if they lose, because they think they've unfairly lost, and in many cases they most likely have, because of the fact that there's so many things survivors can use against them, and the fact that RNG is usually against the killers as well. So you'll have situations like this where killer players will go up against this Swift, and they'll get so badly beaten that they're completely frustrated at the game. The next game they play could be all solos, and it won't matter. They'll do everything they did, or they tried to do against this team, against the solo team. They'll camp, tunnel, slug, whatever. And then the solo queue players will complain, "Oh my god, killer's so oppressive. What is going on? This game is horrible." And it's like, well, it's like a domino effect. It's like, I'm sorry, you can't, as human beings, it's very difficult to detach emotionally, especially when you're trying to win at something and you're completely screwed over by just bad game design in general. And yeah, it's like, I completely understand if the killer player is In the next game, they go against a solo queue team. Just 4 random people who queued up together, and the killer plays the same way. Because number one, they have no way of knowing whether the team is a Swift or not. I mean, this one was pretty obvious to figure out, but sometimes you have no way of knowing. And number two, they assume they have to play like that in order to stand a chance, because they just lost very badly to a team like this. They're like, well, I'm going to play super sweaty in order to give myself a fighting chance in the next game. This is how Swift influences game in more ways than one, more ways than people think about. Because if you have a Swift on comms, yeah, it pretty much breaks the game. But then it influences how killers play all future games. It's like, why play nice when there's a possibility of going up against a team like this, who's definitely not going to play nice against you? I'm going to stay around the hook. I got 2 gens left, so there's no point in trying to give them any opportunity to finish those gens. Hopefully they'll be so invested in trying to save her that they'll ignore the generators. I don't know why I put those down. She's not in Dream, so yeah, she ran right through that. I just realized she's not in Dream. Wait, didn't I hit him already? What do you do? Have an insta-heal or something? Or dead hard? I don't know. Yeah, here we go. Let me guess. They probably all have Unbreakable or have that stupid Unbreakable boon. Yeah, dead hard. Yep, that's all you can. Oh, she must have Soul Guard. Yeah, this is definitely a Swift. Yeah, there she goes. Yeah, this is fun. And now you can understand why killer players get frustrated, and a lot of killer players are leaving. Alright, well, they're all on the ground. This might not mean anything, though, if they have Unbreakable. Yeah, the lease is up. So she either has Unbreakable or they have that boon. Which, honestly, that boon was one of the worst ideas that they introduced to this game, besides the other boons. But boons in general are just problematic. But yeah, let's introduce a boon that lets them get up all they want. And the Unbreakable you can only use once. But that stupid exponential boon, you can get up as many times as you want. It doesn't matter. And I don't have time to go looking for it, so... If it is the, if that is the case. I mean, this is just a, you know, typical high MMR, chill DBD killer game, you know. Nothing to see here. This is very relaxing, you know. Not stressful at all. Okay, good. He's dead. Steve's on the ground. Although, like I said, if there's a boon on the second floor, it's not going to matter. He can get up as much as he wants. With 2 out, though, we're in a much better position. Do you have Dead Hard? No. Okay. You always have to wait out that damn Dead Hard. Oh, great. I've got multiple hooks broken because... it's not even because of their sabotage efforts. It's because the developers think it's a good idea to still have hooks break when survivors die on them. That's brilliant. I'll make sure she doesn't 4%. Why do they still have that outdated mechanic? Where if you hook a survivor on death hook, the hook breaks. That is so stupid. Creates massive dead zones. These developers have no foresight whatsoever. They really don't. Okay, I have no idea where that Steve went. He must have used his... No, he's up. Okay. So he either used his Unbreakable now, or he crawled to an area where the boon is... where the boon is up. If there's a boon. I don't... Okay. Well, here's the hatch, so... These exit gate... oh, there he is. Okay. The exit gates are close enough together where he doesn't get out. Honestly, though, you think this is fun? I mean, yeah, I won this match because I was basically working my ass off trying to deal with all this crap that they have. Anyone who thinks they're going to log into Killer and have a good time going against a Swift like this, think again. This is why many players have stopped playing Killer, or they're playing a different game, or just playing Survivor. I mean, look at how much stress you have to go through in order to deal with something like this. It's not fun. I mean, who plays a video game to get stressed out? I knew we could do it, though, because we had 4K Freddy. I mean, come on. I think he's still in need of a trim. like that Elmo guy said. He needs trimming. Yeah, they were a complete Sabo squad. Pretty much all the same perks. The Lisa looks like was their generator person. All the rest had sabotage toolboxes. So getting that Lisa out was a good play. I'm sure she was one of the weaker links in the team.